What's up, guys? You're watching Boy TV, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Cars by Gary Numan. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. It's been like over a year since I reacted to any Gary Numan, so I'm excited to check this one out. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video. Fun song by Gary Numan. First off, I'll say my Gary Numan videos never really do well, so I assume a lot of people don't really like the new wave kind of style, and I can definitely see it from both sides. I feel like people probably think that it feels gimmicky at times. They're used to the real instruments, a certain kind of sound, which is definitely understandable. This music feels like a different experience. It gives you a different feeling than music from the 60s does. I personally enjoy it, and I like the Gary Numan songs. I just kind of enjoy it for what it is. I don't try to enjoy it like in contrast to like, you know, the 60s and the 70s stuff. So that being said, I love the synths on this song, love the drums on here, and I enjoyed that bass line throughout. It provided something sturdy for you to kind of latch onto. I also like the way the tambourine kind of like broke it up. The beat kind of switched up a little bit when the tambourine came in to make the song more dynamic, I guess. Gary Numan's vocals were solid on this one as well. Once again, for this new wave kind of sound, he was meshing really well with it. Now let's go ahead and check out the lyrics on this song. He said, "Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you. It keeps me stable for days in cars." So a very interesting allegory, if you will. He's talking about being in his car and feeling safe in there, being able to lock all the doors, and saying it's the only way to live. So if I had to guess, I would say the car represents his mind. He's saying he feels safe in there. He's safe, free from judgment in his mind. No one can hear his thoughts. No one can expose you when you're like trying to figure out things in your mind, when you're thinking through processes. The only way someone can know what's in your mind is if you tell them. But like he said, you can lock all the doors so you can refuse to let anything out. Then he said, "I can only receive and I can listen to you," and it keeps him stable for days. So it seems to be more of like an introverted mindset. He's saying when he goes into his mind, he can only receive. So like once again, he can refuse to let anything out, so he's not gonna reveal what's going on in his mind, but he can still process any information that comes to him. So people can talk and he can listen and analyze and still not say anything. He can just download that information and keep it for later. And he talks about it keeping him stable, so he really enjoys that safe space that is his mind, not having to express what's going on in there. It's completely private. You can say and do as you please, and no one can say anything about it. Next verse he says, "Here in my car where the image breaks down, will you visit me please if I open my door in cars? Here in my car I know I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars." So these are some pretty deep lines here. He said, "Here in my car where the image breaks down." So maybe he's talking about the image that he portrays to the outside world is not the same in his mind. It breaks down in his mind because he knows his true self. He knows his true motives, his true thoughts, even the actions that he would actually take in certain situations if he wasn't putting up, you know, the facade. I think he's also saying that he wants to get out of his mind a little bit. Maybe he's had his fill of the isolation and kind of wants to invite someone in. He said, "Will you visit me please if I open my door?" So will you come in, take a look around, and be my guest if I let you? So he's kind of searching for connection in a way. Then towards the end of that verse, he said he's starting to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right. So now he wants to kind of explore the world outside of his mind. He wants to connect with other minds or cars and see what they've got going on, maybe see what their interior looks like, what they've got under the hood. So there's kind of an internal battle going on here. He loves being in his car, but he also has the desire to get in other people's cars or have people come get in his car. The isolation is satisfying for a while, but it's not good for man to be alone. So inevitably, he desires that connection. So this song is much deeper than I initially thought. This was some great stuff, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.